find the equation of a line, I like using the point slope form. Point slope form says y minus y1 is equal to m times quantity x minus x1. In this equation, y and x are your variables. y1, x1 are the numbers that you know. M is a number that you know, or you should be able to find out. Anytime you're asked for the equation line, the first thing you ask yourself is, what's the slope? You can't do a thing without the slope. When I found the slope in the examples we just had a while ago, I picked just some points. We can find the equation of the line that goes through these 2 points. Now, it doesn't matter which point you pick, just take your favorite. I'll take that one because it doesn't have any minus signs in it. If any of them have a 0 in it, that's the one that I prefer to use. So I would write y minus 6 is equal to negative 6 over 11 times quantity x minus 4. And then just solve that for y. Remember, on my exams and quizzes, anytime I ask you for the equation of the line, I expect your answer to be in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. Now, if we come back to this equation and solve it, I've got solve it for y, you get y minus 6 equals negative 6 over 11 times x plus 24 over 11. So y is going to be equal to negative 6 over 11 x plus 24 over 11 plus 6. Now 6 with the denominator 11 is going to be 66 over 11. And don't forget you got a $100 calculator, knows how to add and subtract fractions. But you get negative 6 over 11 times x plus 890 over 11. So the equation line that connects these 2 points is negative 6 over 11x plus 90 over 11. If your slope is undefined, if the x coordinates are exactly the same, you've got a neat little shortcut here. Because here, if you stop and think about it, and also if you draw a graph of these, you'll notice that it doesn't matter what y is, x is always negative 3. So the equation of this line is simply going to be x equal negative 3. And this line runs parallel to the y-axis. If the y-coordinates are exactly the same, if your slope is 0, well here you can still use the point slope form, but you're kind of killing the fly with a bazooka. If you look at this and think about it, the y-coordinate, no matter what x is, the y-coordinate is always negative 8. So the equation of this line would be y equals negative 8. So if your slope is 0, the equation of the line is going to be y equals the y-coordinate. If your slope is undefined, the equation of the line is going to be x equal the x-coordinate. So, go find some equations.